Hi everyone, so in this video we'll be talking about group studies. Now this is a kind of topic which people mostly think is lame and it is whole of a lie. Basically people think that group studying isn't true and they think that there can't be a group of friends who actually come together to sit and study. People usually think that friends are for fun stuff like playing games, talking, gossiping and all of that stuff, but you can actually study well with your friends, and better than you can study alone in some cases, right? But it might be true for some people or some group of friends that they can't study together and they get distracted every time. The main problem is that they start studying together, but then they end up gossiping, like till the end of 1 hour the session time they thought of, they are they find themselves talking about different things other than study till the end of that 1 hour. So that is basically the problem. You need to conquer that as well, and maybe my method means our method, what me and my friends use, maybe that would be beneficial for this problem. But you must try group studying for once. If you have a group of friends, like a squad of friends, 4 friends, 5 friends, or more friends as well, maybe 3, 4, or 5 would be good enough. So you can actually start studying together. Now, how can this be done? Group studying is basically studying in a group. It can be with your classmates if you're comfortable studying with them, because if you're an introvert and you have this specific group of friends and you do not talk to anybody else, then that would be difficult, right? So I started the thing with friends, and I am focusing on friends more because talking to classmates can be a bit awkward sometimes. So, talking about friends and how you would study with them, there can be two modes. First one would be offline, and the second one would be online. Now, I personally prefer the online mode, and this is what I have you mostly done, like mostly, usually, always done, you can say. Because in offline mode, what you would do, all of the friends, like 3 or 4 friends, they would take their bags, take their books, and all of that stuff, and go to one particular friend's house. And that can be a bit problematic as well, because then you have to travel a lot, time would be wasted in that as well. And if you do not talk about time waste at all, then the thing is that it becomes uncomfortable for the friend as well. Like all of the time you're going to their house, and then it would be all noisy in there, but not exactly noisy if you're all studying, but still it becomes uncomfortable in a way, if you understand what I'm saying. But if you really want to pursue this thing of offline study, then what you can do is switch between which friend's house you'll go. So one day to some other friend's house, second day to some second friend's house. So this way you can do if you really want to, go with offline mode. But if you want to go with online mode, which is what I did and which is what I prefer and which is what I would tell you to do, because in online mode, see, you have a lot of benefits. First, you do not have to travel. You don't have to travel from your house to your friend's house if your houses are far away. Second thing is you do not have to carry your bag. Now that is not a big of a problem. But second thing is you can be on your bed or on your study table or study table chair basically, or with your blanket on, or in your normal clothes, and it wouldn't really matter basically. So basically you can be comfortable at your own house, your friend can be comfortable at her or his own house, and you can both still study nicely, or more friends, 3 or more. So basically it's all about the comfort. It's all about what suits you, what you prefer. So I would go with online studies, and now I'm going to tell how we did it. Now towards the end of December and towards the starting of January, and from 20th December, I guess, we started group studying. Like we decided that we would group study last year. We were all in class 10th, and our pre-boards were going to start in January. So we are a group of 4 friends, like including me, so 3 other friends. We all decided that we would start group studying. We would be keeping these online sessions, and we got the idea from our online classes during the COVID time. So we thought of it, and then we started doing this thing. In the starting it was really irregular, like it would obviously be because our time slots wouldn't match. Sometime if we start studying from 7 p.m till 9 p.m, okay, a 2 hour long session, then some friend would have to go to eat at 8 or 8:30, or some friend would be busy. Sometimes it happens, right? So our time slots wouldn't match, but that was a problem, but we still continued. So out of four, sometimes there were only two friends studying, sometimes only three, and sometimes only one was alone. That happens. So basically, problems will arise in the starting, but you have to overcome it, right? So after that, after 1 week or something, it became regular. And what all subjects did we study? We used to study SST, we used to study science, we used to study Hindi and English sometimes, mostly practicing questions of Hindi and English, because you can study that thing on your own as well. But Hindi and English also sometimes. And we used to study maths. Now you would think, how would you study maths? Like, who would do that? But still, in maths, basically, we had a group now on WhatsApp. So you would share the particular questions, and each friend, at their own place, being at their own house, they would solve it in their rough notebook. If they are able to do it, they would send a thumbs up or something. And if they are not able to do it, then one of the friends who got the question nicely, then he or she, basically she can explain that. So basically, this is how it all worked, or this thing of online study. Now in science and SST, what we used to do was, if there is a particular chapter, let's take life processes, then it has four subparts, right? So out of those, each one of us will explain one part, like one topic. And if there is this chapter of SST, nationalism in India, then if we are talking about the unification of India, so about the satyagrahas, one friend would explain about the satyagraha, other friend would explain about the Rowlatt Act, third friend would explain about what else topic was there? Yeah, feeling of nationalism. So all of these, we would divide the topics, and each of the friends would explain. So in this way, all of us were engaged. Why? Because we wouldn't start gossiping, because one friend is busy teaching you, he's or she is basically wasting your energy. Then you can't be basically talking with the other friend, or basically it keeps you engaged, right? So this method of teaching and method of studying really helped. So we were all engaged in studying, we didn't get distracted, we didn't start gossiping. And also, side by side, sometimes we would also make notes, because the friend is speaking and you can write down the points or highlight your NCERT. So this is how we used to do it. Now starting about what you should do out of these, like I told about all the things I did. Now I'm going to just jot them down here, I guess. Okay, so the first thing we did was a WhatsApp group. So you can also have a WhatsApp group of all of your friends added in that, and you can share the time schedule and all of the things that you will be studying. Then comes Google Meet. All of your friends must have Google Meet or some other application, anything you're comfortable with. And then the thing is, I would just write teaching here. So one of the friends would be teaching and the others would be listening. Each topic by topic, right? And then what else can we include? What did I say? Okay, question practice together. And if one friend gets study material which is nice and all, so they can share their study material as well, and sometimes share their own notes or NCERT highlights, right? Because then that would help the other friend. You need to grow together, you need to you are studying together, right? So you want to benefit the other person as well. Yeah, so in Google Meet, this teaching thing, question practice, study materials, yeah. So this is all. Now you need to have a WhatsApp group on which basically you would send all the study materials, all the meeting links as well. Okay, one of the friends would be in charge of providing with the links and all. Other friend can decide the topics, right? And second is, then you have to join Google Meet. Then third is that one of the friends would be teaching, others would be listening. Question practice as well for subjects like Hindi or English and mathematics as well, right? Maths. Then study materials. Now if one of the friends prepared really nice notes and she wants to share it with the other ones, then she can on that WhatsApp group, right? So it can really be beneficial, and this is about the online studies. Okay, about the online mode, this is what you can do. Let me write online as well here. Okay, so this is what you can do, and this was about the online mode of studying. And I guess that you can really take inspiration from our thing, like the way we used to study, and this can help you, you know, be engaged and not get distracted, right? So this can be, this thing of teaching, it can be one of the solution to your gossiping problem if it is happening, right? Another thing is, if you're going for offline studies, then that can be a really nice thing as well, because then maybe if the friends' parents aren't busy with their own things, and if they're, you know, they have to, if somebody is coming at your house, then you have to treat them nicely like a guest. So if they're coming to give you water or milk or like, why would they give milk or snacks every time, then it would be a check on you that you are studying and not gossiping, right? So offline studies also, in offline studies also you can try different methods, right? So I basically told about online studies in this, mostly about online studies, and this was about group studies, and they can really be beneficial. Now to tell you, they were really beneficial. We started studying a lot towards the end. Sometimes we had classes in the afternoons as well, when we took leaves for you know, preparation of pre-boards and all. And in before boards as well, I guess 1 week before, we practiced English questions together. So yeah, it doesn't matter, it doesn't it does not have to be, you know, really strict with the number of members, or really strict that, you know, if all the members will join, then only we'll study. If there is a group of 4 friends, only 2 are there, start studying. Like, wait for the third one. If they are saying that they would come, instead start studying, right? So it does not have to be really strict and all. You can try your own methods as well, but this was all I had to tell. And to tell you, we scored really well in our class 10 board exams. All of us scored 95% above. So yeah, now talking about class 10th, now I think it's really easy. Yeah, so this was all about group studies. I hope you like the video, and do try all of these things, and I hope they're helpful for you. Thank you for watching.